more Shadowrun, the Bodyguards. Been doing a lot of pre-show, just various occurrences that have come up with our team working security. So our next backstage pass person for Falkirk. Alright, a human woman dressed in a business casual outfit. She looks like she's attending an after-work dinner party, and she is clutching one of Lana's albums. She comes up with her backstage pass, shows it to Lance. Lance looks it over, checks markings on it, nods, looks at you.
How old are you?
She looks startled and says, "Excuse me?"
No matter. I'll proceed to see if she has any weapons.
This is the same, -2 roll.
Yeah.
You pet her down, you don't see any obvious weapons that she's carrying on her. Jesus, that is quite the intentions, Judge.
I'm very highly suspicious of her.
Chris and Heather, you guys are still muted, by the way. Okay.
I didn't.
I need to roll the opposed one, actually.
Why bother?
All right. Yeah. So you
Would you like to
sent.
bed this woman?
Wow. So you got, what was that, 3 hits? You sense something a bit off about her, and you kind of feel like she might be hiding something.
Can I make another perception check?
You can.
Looking for more hidden things.
Just take her to the alley, Falker.
You're the. Okay.
Is it the same?
Yeah, as you pat her down, you feel her suddenly tense, and you see that kind of in a very, very small compartment near her inner thigh rests. You're still muted too. Rests a special holdout pistol, a very small, easily concealable street line special. And she suddenly looks very tense and wide-eyed.
Hand over the pistol.
She backs up slowly and actually reaches down, unhooks the pistol, and I'll let you react to this since you knew that you're like looking at her while she does this. So she's going for the gun right now. She looks panicky.
I jump out of my chair.
Yo,
So
are you watching this happen or something?
Exactly. Are you
He is. He's got the cameras.
Oh, okay. He's watching everything.
I can see it
Reese
all.
is like, "Oh shit."
I better handle this quick.
I'm going to say in the comment, we've got a wild goose. I repeat, we've got a wild goose.
When comes to Reese says, "Oh what?"
I don't know.
I'm making this up as I go along.
At this point, Lance puts his hand down on his hammer swinging by his side, and he says, "Hey, easy there, lass. We can't allow any weapons back here. I don't know what you think you're going to be doing with that." And she still looks like she is going for the gun.
Oh
Stab
boy.
her.
So Saren got out of her chair. Mounta's moving to the catwalk. Falkirk, you have. You don't actually have to move, so I'll let you do an action right now if you want to do it.
Okay. What can I use?
I do have that new gun that'll put people instantly to sleep.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll intimidate her with that information. Say, put down the gun, or else you're going to sleep.
You're going to sleep.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Temporarily or permanently, I don't know, but it's gonna happen.
I honestly have no idea.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your intimidate.
Gonna like pull my gun up in anticipation.
Charisma, willpower, 6. I guess do I actually? Well, I don't want to give away who she is yet.
Oh, now we know she's someone important.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, just a description I gave her. Okay, she looks more scared now, and she's got her hand on the gun. It's still kind of down in the holster, and she kind of nods and says, "Says that woman took my sister from me. You don't understand."
I don't understand, but you can't have that weapon in here.
Lance says, "Take it easy there, lass." And she says, it just looks like all the fight just drains out of her, and she's her arms slumped to the side, and like tears start welling up. She's like, "My sister, she's in the hospital. She got horribly addicted to this bitch's music. Just listened to it all the time, and then it started getting all the what do they call them? The Better Than Life, the BTLs, and started slotting them in and just listening to the music day in, day out. Wouldn't eat, wouldn't drink, wouldn't sleep. We have to feed her with an IV in the hospital. And it's all her fault." And she kind of gestures to the dressing room.
I'm terribly sorry, ma'am. I mean, you're gonna have to go to the authorities with this one.
This bitch sound crazy.
What was that, Ursa?
Someone check Ursa for drugs.
Nothing.
Was that furry coming out?
That sounded a little Murray. Okay. You're just telling her to go away, or what do you... She says, "Oh, I will, for sure."
Alright. Hey, Benton, what do we usually do in these situations?
He says, "What's going on?"
She tried to... Well, she has a holdout pistol on her. And she almost tried to draw it.
Trying to get,
Yeah, trying to get to Miss Gray. She claims that this Gray...
It's Grace, by the way.
Grace. Sorry.
Benton snaps at you.
I ain't so good with the names.
Mr. Social.
Yeah, exactly. And she claims that she was influenced and took some BTLs and is now just completely strung up, and her sister has to take care of her all the time.
Ben comes to the comm link and says, "Boo fucking who? Take her pistol and kick her out."
Will do. Ma'am, your pistol.
She nods slowly and very slowly reaches down with the pistol, grabs it, and hands it to you. The whole time Lance is like in like a very tense like stance. He's actually kind of blocking the door at this point. The woman holds her head up and says, "Well, I'll sue then. I'll sue with everything I've got." And she kind of flips around and walks defiantly back out to the stage area.
Alright.
Alright.
Distracting your cranky lady as she leaves.
Okay. She threads her way through the dance floor area very purposefully, and she actually makes her way to the entrance, And I mean, there's still people coming and going at this point, and she just kind of walks out the other way, and just doesn't ever look back. Just walks right out the front door.
Okie dokie then.
Next.
Mauta, as she does that, you notice there is somebody in the corner over here who's gathered a little bit of a crowd. And as you kind of take a closer look, you see that he is, looks like he's taking money and handing people something.
Oh, Benton, we got drug deals. He's a drug dealer, obviously.
Benton sighs and he says, "Well, it wouldn't be a concert without that going on. Honestly, it's bad for business if we try to eliminate all drug use. But Mr. Milosh will certainly desire a cut of that. If anything is sold on our venue, we need to be making money off of it. Not necessarily how I would handle it, but that's the way it's got to be.
Well, then we're getting a cut.
You will have to take that up with Mr. Milosh."
Milos, you listening in?
Are you talking about a cut of the money or a cut of the drugs?
Talking a cut of the money.
Excuse me, yes, what's happening?
Well, you've got an obvious drug dealer here, and obviously, according to Mr. Benton, you take a cut of the money for people that sell on your property during your concerts. So therefore, unless you want me to put him down, you're going to give us a cut.
Mr. Loesch stands stunned for a second. He says, "Well, if money is all you desire, we can certainly come up with a proper negotiation. In the meantime, someone needs to talk to this drug peddler man, and either get him out of here, or we need to get we need to see some money coming in."
Yeah, that's your job, Milos. So get over and start talking, because we're getting 50%.
Benton, you need to deal with this immediately.
Sorry, Milos. Wrong answer.
Benton comes through on the comm link and he says, "Yes, sir, I will take care of it." And he glares at Ursiv. And he actually walks back into the dance floor area.
Well, I'm going back inside.
Rushes past the drug peddler and goes right underneath Mauta and looks up at her and says, "Are we going to have a problem?"
I don't know, are we?
"If we are, you can certainly leave now. I need everyone to be following directions. And I am going to be your boss from this point of view, and Mr. Milosh is my boss. So if there is a trickle-down problem, if he shits on me, I will shit over all of you."
Like I said, won't have a problem. We get 50% of his cut.
Whose cut?
Milos' cut.
Milosh doesn't have a cut. He manages the whole fucking company.
From the drug dealer, dumbass.
At this point, Benton chimes into Falkirk, and he's like, "Who leads this group?"
At this point, I have no
Hey, man.
idea.
She's still pretty pissed. I'm not saying anything with her.
Yeah, This
Hey,
is, yeah.
Yeah.
None of us want to get in the middle of this.
He sighs and looks up and says, "If you want to take whatever profits you can, fine, but you have to deal with him then."
Okay.
If we're dealing with him, then we take him out. We escort him off the premises. We don't give a shit about how enjoyable the concert is.
Nope. I'm just gonna pretend like I jumped down or went around the ladder. I'm too lazy to actually move all the way around.
Oh God, Matt has gone rogue.
Yeah, so, a small crowd starts getting a little murmuring, and and questionable as you suddenly leap down off the catwalk into a roll.
I just said I was too lazy to walk
Okay.
down the ladder. I walked down the
All right,
ladder.
you walk down the ladder.
Pay attention to the words that are
Do you
coming
still
out of
have
my
the
mouth.
giant scoped rifle slung around your shoulder? Or did you leave that on the catwalk?
Hell no. Never leave a gun anywhere. Children might find it.
Children. Okay.
Malta, do you think it'd be better for Ursa to escort this gentleman off the property?
Yep.
Very well. Where is he at again?
Yeah,
Where-
he's
where
right
Malta
here.
is
So
at?
he notices Malta coming up, and he's like, "Oh, hey, you need something?" And then he
Are
notices
you?
Just waiting for my big friend here.
you're big. Oh, and he sees Ursuf coming up with and he notices Ursa's got the security jacket. He's like, "Oh, hey, hey, I understand you got a hard job here. I got something that'll help cool that off." At this point, the crowd
drugs.
begins to disperse. Drugs,
Drugs.
yeah.
Drop them. Give them to me.
Oh, sure, yeah. So, listen, I got. Let me look at my notes. Sorry for that. Where did I have that? So he shows you what looks like kind of an inhaler, like a little asthma inhaler type thing. There it is. He says, "Oh yeah, it's just 15 new yen for one dose. Bliss here, and yeah, it'll just cool everything off. Man, it just really makes this concert just that much better. I'm telling you, it's just fantastic."
I'd like to take one from him and roll a strength check to crush it in my hand.
Go for it. Guys, do not hand this guy a beer. Or a puppy. Oh my god!
Fucking drugs.
4 sixes! Once again, you grab the inhaler from his hand and you crush it in your hand, in which case the vapors kind of disintegrate a little bit, and you definitely can smell a little bit of a very, very funky smell coming out of there, but none of the effects really enter your system. The man goes, "Hey, that's The man just seems barely phased by it. He's like, "Oh no, man, you're supposed to inhale it. It's an inhaler."
This
Yeah,
one
man.
seems to. This one, yeah, exactly. This one seems defective. May I see another?
Says, I mean, sure, man, but look, I still gotta, I gotta make a living here, you know, I gotta, it's just 15 new yen is really all I ask, just 15 new yen a dose, that's fine, I mean, you know what, this one's free, you know, that first one, that's fine, you know, it happens, this one, man, that's all me, but after that, I mean, I gotta charge you, man, I gotta charge you. But this one, hey, just go ahead and take this one right here, and man, I'm telling you, you'll feel just so much better. But hey, you hold it, and you just he's literally just like grabbing it. He's like, hey, you just push the button on top, man, right up in your mouth, inhale. That's it, man. And he hands it over to you.
I do it again. Crush it again.
Roll again. I want to get all these good rolls out of your system.
That's right.
You've been crushing these rolls. Jesus!
I have.
3 times. All right.
Ursa does not put up with this shit.
No, you don't. So yeah, you crush the second one in your hand. This time you aim it a little farther away from your face. You don't even smell any kind of effects coming off of it. And he says, "All right, man. I don't know how better to explain it to you. I can do it for you. You just put it up to your mouth, and you just inhale it. I mean, I can't. I don't know how. Hey, and look, man. There's I got some other people. Maybe they want some stuff here.
And perhaps you were doing something illegal. And perhaps I am security. And perhaps you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I mean, that, perhaps, yeah. Perhaps.
Ursim, I don't think he's all there. Just
Perhaps that's
take
that
him
that
out.
could be the case. I mean, it's
Alright.
Just throw him out.
Yeah.
Through a window.
This is going nowhere. This is going nowhere fast. Does he have like a bag or something with these cylinders in it that I can see? Can I roll for that?
it looks like he's just got them in his pockets and stuff. He's
I
got
just-
well,
well,
he's got kind of a little like backpack like slung over one shoulder that
Alright, can I just take his backpack?
yeah, you reach for the backpack, you just take it from him, like sling it off of him.
Yeah.
Okay. The man doesn't really fight you, he just kind of looks confused as he looks at the backpack, looks at you, he says, "Oh, hey, that's where I keep the bliss, man."
Let me make this extremely clear to you, just so you have no confusion about what went on here. You are doing something illegal. I am security hired to keep you from doing illegal things. I am therefore taking these illegal substances off of your person and destroying them. Do you understand?
Hey man, I mean whatever gets you off, but I mean I still gotta charge you for all the. I mean that's a bag full. I mean there's probably
Alright, I
probably 50
I grab-
vials in there.
I grab him by the back of the neck and just start walking him out to the front door.
All right, he kind of goes like a limp noodle, and he's like, "Whoa, hey, oh." I mean I still got some customers in there. I don't. I think there's not gonna be too many people out here, man. And he just kind of continues to like gives you the protest while you walk
Flabber
away.
on.
Yeah. When he sees, whenever you pass Benton kind of looks at you, and he's got kind of a little twinkle of a smile in his eye, like just a silly grin.
Can I throw him out the front door like cliche movie? Throwing out
Yes,
the front door,
absolutely.
like onto his face.
Yeah. He just lands right on his face and doesn't move for like a few seconds, and then eventually gets up and just kind of looks confused and wanders off. You still have a bag full of drugs, also.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a good way of destroying these.
Sell them.
I shouldn't sell drugs.
Pass them off to Sarah. And
I'll hang on to them for now. I think I would do. I'll like burn them later or something. I don't know.
I'll just
Sure
throw
you
him
will.
in the back
Go
alley.
ahead, go ahead.
Sure you will.
Add that to your inventory.
Go ahead. Bag of drugs.
Bag o' drugs, and we can determine how many are actually in there. Specifically, it is a bag of bliss, which are, and they are all inhaler type things. All right. Meanwhile, while all that went down, back to our backstage guys. The next one that saddles up, there's two people left. One of them is a giant troll. A particularly gruesome-looking troll with lopsided and nasty-looking horn protrusions and a disfigured jaw. Looks at you anxiously as he hands over his backstage pass. Lance looks it over, checks it, sees that everything checks out, and he kind of looks very leery at this giant figure and looks at Falkirk.
The big fan, huh?
I love Lana Grace's music so much.
Yeah, don't we all?
So when you're patting him down, you actually find a small handheld laser cutter. It's kind of just sitting in his pocket.
What's this?
Oh,
Happy to see you.
that's for Lana to sign her autograph. Right here. And he just gestures to like his whole body. And you notice that now that you're looking at him, he's got a lot of like scars on his body.
Uh-huh. So you want her to tattoo you,
Oh, it
to
would
brand
be
you.
a blessing to have The Lana Grace sign her name permanently.
Okay.
This is getting weird.
5 successes. All right.
Y'all should try being in the room with him when he's doing this. It's really kind of creepy. You might need to move to a different room.
So you feel that despite his outward appearance, he seems quite earnest in his admiration. And
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah, you okay with this, Hailstone?
He looks back and he's like, I'm pretty sure my ancestors and his ancestors fought each other for eons over mountains and shit, but
So you're good then.
they make him real weird. But I guess he's just a big fan.
Alright, in you go, big guy.
All right, so he kind of has to duck his head when he goes in. A few, maybe a minute goes by, and you hear a sizzling sound and some grunting, and maybe another minute comes out, and the door opens up, and he says, "Oh, thank you again." And the man goes out, or the troll exits the room, and you notice that he is smelling of burnt flesh, and the smell is just watering your eyes a lot, and he has the biggest smile on his face, on his just horribly ugly lopsided face, as he trundles back to the front.
Where is his tattoo?
Alright.
You don't see it, but you see that his back is like smoking.
Oh, so something like you suck.
The last one is an extremely pale male, either human or elf, kind of hard to tell, and he just stares ahead intently. He looks a bit sickly, with large bags under his eyes, and he wears a long leather jacket. And he hands his backstage pass over to Lance. Lance looks it over, checks it, nods to you, Falkirk.
Excited to see Miss Grace, are you?
Oh yes, I'm very much looking forward to meeting Miss Lana Grace.
Alright, creeper.
So what I'm getting out of this session is just Eric has a knack for voice work, right?
Thank you. Reading books to my daughter has opened up a lot of pathways.
What we should do on a Gopher?
You know what I cannot do that I really wish I could? I cannot do Uncle Scrooge at all. I cannot do Scottish.
Oh, that's a hard
I can
one.
do Irish,
Yeah.
and he immediately just goes into an Irishman, which sounds completely wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, okay, so that's your perception. 3 successes. You pat him down. You find nothing. No any obvious weapons or anything on him. And then you're judging his intentions.
Oh, a draw.
Yeah. So you, it's kind of hard to get a feel on him. You can't quite tell what his deal is.
Alright. Pat him down for anything else.
Additional pat down. I imagine this one is like the near cavity search, like the -4.
Yeah.
You're looking everywhere. 1 success. Okay, so you really give him a good pat down, and you notice he's really not carrying anything that's out of the.
Is that a glitch?
That is too.
That's technically, yeah, it's a success glitch. So you probably like fondle him at the same time as
He's
you're
offended.
patting him down, yeah. And
He asked for your name. So they give you voice later.
Wow.
yeah, you accidentally.
Name and phone number.
You cup him a little bit.
Yeah.
I look at his reaction.
It looks somewhat startled and a little weirded out. He says, I understand that was necessary, but
Yeah.
as you can
I'm not
see,
happy
I
about
am.
it, Sorry.
No one here is happy about that. It's too bad.
Yeah.
Falkirk getting handsy again.
Walker, you know this is on film, right?
Hey, is there a security camera in her room?
Benton comes through and
I
says there is
assume
no security
Hmm.
at all. Thought we've been over this.
Shut up, Ben.
Can I do a matrix search to see if there's any electronics in there? Like a cell phone?
From what you can tell, she just has a just that computer like set up in her area.
Can you try to hack
There's
into
like a
the...
camera
hack into
attached
it?
to the
Yeah,
computer.
or a microphone on it. See if you can hack into the microphone.
Will you let me do that?
And try to hack into her computer.
Yeah. Let me see. I gotta figure out which one of those it is. Hold on.
It is a fairly gross invasion of privacy.
First I want to place
BT
a mark
dubs.
on it. I gotta put a mark on it first. So I gotta do hack on the fly. So hacking. Where's hacking? Hacking.
Hailstone, what do you think?
And then
Hailstone shrugs and says, I've seen a lot of weirdos in my time. I don't know what any of them are after, but if they've got the backstage pass...
Yeah.
Alright, 3 successes for hack on the fly, so get a mark.
Okay.
And then, shoot. So can I tell whether there's like a webcam on it?
You can
Leave it
tell that it
on.
has a basic chatting function. It doesn't appear to have a camera built in to the computer.
Okay. I looked this up last time. No, I can't remember. I think there's like there's a move I can do that lets me. Wait. Oh, so there's just a microphone on it.
Mm-hmm. Tap into her.
So I'm going to use a snoop. This action lets you intercept matrix traffic sent to and from your target, as long as you have the target marked. You can listen to, view, or read this data live.
Okay.
Is she going to be typing her attack in on the computer?
Huh?
I mean, what good is this going to do us if he attacks her or anything?
I don't know. She should have got a better laptop with a camera on it.
That sounds like
It's your
something
fault,
Saren would
but
say.
Then it's sort of pointless, isn't it?
Well, at least maybe we can listen to the conversation that you might not hear
Yeah,
from the door.
maybe we can hear if she's about to be
Okay.
attacked.
Alright.
Alright, so I gotta use electronic warfare.
Electronic warfare, damn. Whoa,
shit.
that is a badass roll.
Oh,
That is called a critical glitch.
Wow.
I'm gonna let that be and see what happens.
Alright, so you hacked in the computer, you were trying to like hack into the
I was trying to get the microphone
monitor.
feed.
Okay. So that's gonna you lose your access to the computer and you hear like right before you hear some like popping and crackling on your end. And you
Oh,
think
shit.
you might have just fried the computer.
Uh-oh.
And
That's all Saren says.
yeah.
Oh, what? What happened?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's try to get through this night without telling them we fried their computer.
Alright, sir. Go on in.
Alright, he nods. I should be just deleting these people now. Alright. He nods and goes in.
Volker
About
says, "Well,
15
Can
second. Go ahead.
Kind of like hold the door open slightly, like a crack.
Okay. You hear like a little bit of murmuring talk, and suddenly you hear, for a few seconds, you hear Lana scream.
Alright.
God damn it!
I'm gonna
We
say
should have let Saren go crazy.
Yeah, we've got a situation in Lana's room, and I guess swing the door all the way open.
Burst through the door.
Yeah,
Burst
Just
through the
out of my
door.
chair.
All right. So yeah, you see. And I don't have a token for this, so just roll with it. But you see.
Run through the door.
The man is he's got a horrible like head wound, and there's a broken like blunt instrument on the ground. It looks like Lana has just swung it at him and connected, and the man is still very close to her in a leaping position and has fangs out.
Oh shit!
we didn't check
He's
for
a vampire.
fangs.
We didn't check for vampirism. Damn it!
So Falkirk, you're probably
Or a werewolf. You could be a werewolf.
Would we know if vampirism exists in this world? This is the
Yes.
first I'm aware.
yes. It's similar. It's similar to ghouls. It's the same disease that ravages ghouls.
Okay.
It's just some people end up as like vampires, basically.
So I'll take out my taser and fire it.
I need you guys to roll for initiative, actually. Hang on, let me open the initiative thing.
All of us?
No, so this is going to be interesting because only some of you are really going to be involved in this fight.
Yeah.
Falkirk, roll for initiative. Saren and Mouta, I guess, could roll. And then I'll have Lance roll. And the vampire guy.
He doesn't have a token, so how's he going to roll for initiative?
I mean, I can still roll, I think. It just doesn't have a token.
Got
Our
it.
imagination.
Use your
Imagination,
goddamn
power, go!
imagination.
He pooped himself.
Well, let's see if it does the roll. Let's find out. It rolled, but didn't
Pretty
appear in
good.
the thing, so I'll have to add it manually.
Okay.
Vampire.
Why did Lance get 11 for the roll, but a 15 initiative?
Oh, maybe it counted as Lance then. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, it did.
So maybe it just counts as like the last token I had. And I guess I can roll for Lana.
You cost our ally 4 initiative. Thanks, Reese.
I'm sorry.
Alright, I do have a... let's see. 10, this is the vampire, I guess.
Okay.
It's, just for the sake of, like, looking at the Roll20, yeah.
It's just an effeminate looking man. Vampire man.
What do I do? It needs to be descending. There we go. Alright, Falkirk, you are first. Our first battle of the adventure, by the way. We are...
Yeah.
I will say Lance does have 11 initiative.
Did it? Oh, what did it?
Oh, yeah,
okay.
yeah. Changed to 10. Yeah, that's
I don't know why.
I
Okay.
can go twice.
Whatever.
it.
Alright.
Alright. Fire my tasers.
Taserins! Alright, so you're... Yeah, that's fine. You're kind of in the room, sort of, I guess. The door's open.
He did.
so-
He threw the door open. Yeah,
Okay,
so
that's
he's-
fine. That's fine.
Nice.
That's pretty good. Taserin. Defense, reaction, intuition. Man, 2 good rolls, but yours was slightly better.
Yeah.
Tasers will sink in. What is that? God damn, you're -5. That's crazy. Alright, so that's a 10 stun damage with -5 armor penetration.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Combat turn is over.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
absorbed 3 damage, so he takes 7 stun damage. So he had a little bit of physical damage from her shot. Okay, so he looks very much like just jolted him when the tasers came through. He seems eerily fast, but since you kind of got the jump on him behind him, you were able to sink that shot into him. And definitely looks like he's a little more, a lot more wobblier. So next is, why did that just give him 30? That's not okay. What is going on with this thing? Like
Vampire power.
I'm typing it. Yeah, I'm typing in the right damn thing.
Sure you are.
Alright, so at this point the vampire is so enraged, he turns around and attempts to kind of leap bite attack at Falkirk. Good roll.
Not very well.
Yeah, he's pretty injured now.
Yeah, that's true.
So reaction intuition, Falkirk.
He's been tasered pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Well,
Hooray!
good job.
Yeah, so he lands, the claws rake, the teeth get close, but don't quite snap at you. Nothing is able to connect fully. 10 dice, 1 success. Alright.
I was just about to say, man, I really hope I beat 1 die.
Yeah. Saren.
I'm gonna sprint.
Okay. So roll your running skill.
Yeah, it's kind of slow. My internet's really messed up.
Hmm.
So 2 hits. So it's 2 meters per hit.
You can move
4
4
feet.
spaces. 4 squares.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay? So you pretty much make it to the doorway from the computer room.
Yeah. Get out of my way, Falkirk.
Throw a grenade in there.
I
Lance!
can't. I've already moved.
Time for the Lance dance. He doesn't say that. That's just me.
Doorway, nothing
Tell me
in
he has a
the
giant grin on his face.
Yeah, so he says, I, a felled foe of the undead lands, I will cleanse you from this earth, heathen. And he kind of sprints past Falkirk. He's a dwarf, so I'm going to let him kind of shove his way through into the room and mount a,
Basically, he walked under Falkirk's legs.
basically.
Which is better.
And swings his mighty hammer.
Nice.
A mighty swing.
Yeah.
Vampire rolls. He's -3. He rolls 9, so that would be 6.
I like these odds.
Yeah, good luck with 6 dice, asshole. Damn!
I like those
Alright.
He's
odds.
almost spit his
Vampire power.
So, yeah, Lance absolutely crushes this giant warhammer, just goes bing as it kind of hits the very tip of the vampire's non-existent armor. Or mostly non-existent, he's wearing some, like, clothing, but... And just kind of slides right past him. Everybody's, like, connecting with each other, but, no damage is being done. Mauta.
So, can I see the vampire from where I am since Reese shot him from the door? And he kind of jumped at Reese.
I'll let you shoot him, you're going to take a little bit of penalty, because you're literally trying to shoot past, like, a lot of allies.
Well, how
Don't
much
do
of a
it.
penalty? How much of a penalty?
That's going to be a -3 penalty.
Ah, damn.
shoot Saren while you have the chance.
That vampire must have shot him.
I checked him
Then
for
what
what?
happened?
Plant the gun. Falkirk, you also have that that holdout pistol in your inventory. I don't know if you added that. Street line special holdout pistol.
I did not add that.
Okay. Whenever you guys add things at the end of the adventure, we go over like what the actual cost of that stuff is.
Ha! I still got 3 successes.
Wow.
Bad roll for.
That's pretty solid. And he rolls 6 dice on defense, so. Oh, another graze.
Ow!
What are 3 ties in a row we've had? The vampire's attack, Lance's attack, and Mounta's attack. All ties. This is the ghoul fight all over again.
He couldn't have been Grace then because the gun that I used was the one that had that little gel thingy. So as soon as it touches you, it goes into your skin. So how does that work?
I'm gonna say it grazed past him and probably exploded like right behind him into its little gel thing.
Someone knock him down, he'll pass out.
Falkirk, you're up again.
Shoot him again.
Get out of my way.
Now he is in melee range, so you do take a penalty for.
Okay.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ. He just said, "Fuck you, Eric," and just shoved 6s in my face. Like it's raining 6s. I got 6s for days, son. Good lord.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay.
So, how many of those do you want to take away with the penalty?
8.
You know what? That was such an epic roll that you shoot him with the taser, and he just convulses horribly, and then
And his
just
brain explodes.
yeah, like absolutely, parts of him just pop off, and he just kind of half dissolves into this just nasty mess of flesh from a electrical non-lethal taser just lethally destroyed him. This is not the first time that Falker has taken somebody down with a taser.
Too much taser damage.
Too much taser. I want to go and tell you, it's too much taser.
I approve.
He's like an anime character with the taser. He's like, ah! Just,
Like electricity
it's like-
shooting at him.
yeah, exactly. It's like a lightning bolt. Alright, so yeah, that dude is toast. That was an insane roll. That is ruled as
That's
an
great.
insane roll.
Are you alright?
She looks quite startled at the just bloody nasty mess in front of her. And she turns to you and says, I think that man wanted my blood. Could you please get him out of the room?
Yes, ma'am.
Saren walks in and
Also-
looks at the
I think something might be wrong with the computer.
Falkirk. He wants to taser a computer and blew it up.
Sarah, take the computer. Hide the evidence.
No, I'm blaming Falkirk. He must have hit the computer in that explosion.
Oh, okay, yeah, it was a taser blast.
Yeah, well, that's a weird thing to happen, but I guess it happens sometimes. Well, we'll get someone to look at that computer right away. We'll take it out.
Yeah,
it
but
says-
I'm the decker. I can look at it and repair it for you.
Don't listen to her. We'll get someone else to take it.
No, I can repair it for her.
You're okay, lass, aren't you?
Falkirk.
Says Lance. She says, "Oh yes, thank you, Lance." And he nods and turns to Saren and Falkirk and says, "All right, let's get this thing out of here." Benton radios in. He says, "What the hell's going on? I think I heard gunfire back there. Everyone needs to check in."
Gunfire.
Lance says, "Hey, Benny, we took care of it, but we had a honest-to-God vampire back here." Benton pauses for a moment and says, Now, Lance, not every pale person is some vampire creature that you need to slay. And Lance says, no, there was really a vampire back here. I think he was trying to suck Lana's blood.
He did have some pretty weird fangs.
And
And he exploded like vampires do.
When exposed to massive amounts of electricity.
same thing that happens to everything else. Ben says, is Lana okay?
She seems to be. If you want to get the medic in here to look at her, that'd probably be okay.
Tell me that was the last of the backstage pass group.
Yes, it was.
Alright, so Lance grabs the, like, parts of bodies. He, like, runs out, gets, like, a trash can, start, like, moving body parts in there.
Scoops it up like a fucking
A dustpan.
And dustpan. Yeah.
Yeah, trying to get her out. Trying to get everything out.
Why am I using a broom on Viscera?
It's just getting sticky everywhere. Alright, you guys hear Margaret through the comm link, and she says, alright, ladies and gentlemen, the warm-up band is going to be on their way to the stage soon, and I'm dimming the lights. We're going to be putting this show together. Assuming we have no more vampire attacks, Lance. And Lance just shrugs and says, oh, God, they'll never let me alone about this. You guys saw it, right? He turns to Falkirk and Saren.
Yeah, we definitely saw it.
I was outside the room.
I saw nothing.
I couldn't get a glimpse through the door. Falkirk was in my way.
Saren, help him clean up all the guts off the floor.
Sure.
Alright, Benton radios in and says, alright, Mags, thank you. Everybody, please get in position. I still need some folks to stay backstage just to make sure nothing happens. I'd like someone to be on the stage floor. At this point, you hear Mr. Milosh come through in the comm link. Says, alright, Benny, you've got everyone together, and we're going to have a great show tonight. You guys have done a great job so far of keeping everything smoothly running. I very much appreciate that. So let's have us a good show. Yes, sir, Mr. Milosh. Has been. So where do you guys all want to be right now?
I'll be cleaning up the viscera.
Well, you're all right. The viscera's basically cleaned up. Lance says, "Hey, lad, let's get out of her room."
Get the computer.
Miss Grace, I'd like to offer to repair your computer for you as I see was damaged in this last battle.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, yoink.
The static electricity charge from tasers is just really destructive.
All right, so you abscond with her
I take
computer
her
terminal.
computer.
Yeah.
I will.
Alright. I'll
That's
go
fine.
back out in the front.
Is that her computer?
Notes.
What is that?
I'm just moving it to the. I'm just kind of deleting that area. All right.
So I assume we're not needing it out in the front anymore.
So yeah, as this happens, Benton motions to you, Ursiv, and says, "All right, we're gonna close the doors out here in the front. No one should be coming in at this point, and obviously, if people need to leave, we can let them leave. But there is no readmittance to the concert once it starts. I don't want to have to deal with anyone coming in during the actual performance." So this door is closed, even though the actual door I can't have is swung open. Let's see, so that means this part's hidden. And I think you guys still have, well, then this one's hidden. You guys should still have a look of everything else. crap together. All right,
At some point, I'd
so
like to roll hardware to repair this computer.
I don't care about your repairing of the computer.
Oh,
Sure,
I was gonna hack into it.
you can be working on the computer while this is happening. All right, so you see through the security camera, door opens, and a very punk rock looking group comes out, sporting brightly colored mohawks and bad attitudes. They reach out the stage area. Everybody takes an instrument. And some cheers erupt from the crowd. Gets this one. There we go. There's some. Yeah. Cheering. All right. Multicolored lights. Dance over the stage as the group equips all their various instruments. And you see Sarah and you see Margaret's flipping a bunch of switches and stuff to make all the different lights go. And the lead singer gets on the mic and says, "Hello, Seattle! We are Mighty Clown Penis!"
Of course. That computer is so hard.
Alright, so while these guys are playing, I need everyone to roll. You have to resist their performance test by rolling your charisma plus willpower.
What?
And they have a performance of 2 hits. Now there are modifiers. If you are on the dance floor, you would take. If you're in the main area, you would take a -2. Backstage, 0 modifier. If you're in another room, you get a +2 modifier. If you are wearing the earplugs, that will give you a +2 modifier.
Oh shoot, I don't know if I am or not.
I am.
I guess I wouldn't have put them on being outside.
Plus, you don't like electronic stuff anyway, right?
That's true, I don't, yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
what am I rolling?
You were rolling charisma plus willpower, and Malta, you just have 0 modifiers, because normally you'd be a negative, but the ear thing gives you, basically balances it out.
Yeah, I would have put in the ear things by now.
Okay, so Falkirk, you is the same as Malta. You guys just roll your charisma plus willpower,
And I get a +2 modifier.
and Saren, you get a +2 modifier. Yes.
And I get a -2?
Oh, shit, I messed up.
Well, nice.
Jesus.
That's you
What
had
the hell? Oh, you just rolled
I don't-
regular.
I don't know what I did. I used this roll thing here. Well,
You don't know how to
Without the
roll a
modifier-
test anymore.
Huh? what?
So go
I
to
don't
your
know.
go to
Without
your
the
character
modifier, I
sheet.
still got 5.
Hey, I did alright.
I mean, I got enough. I got 5 success, or I got 4. No, I got 5 successes.
What's your charisma
Anyway.
and willpower?
Willpower is 4, charisma's 2.
6 plus the 2 is 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6.
You
Okay.
rolled the right number of...
Well, except you,
Dice.
yeah, that's fine. You actually only
Oh,
rolled
it's
6
plus
dice, but you
2.
got 4 successes off
Yeah.
those 6. So yeah.
Oh, I didn't do the thing where I said how many successes for it to count, so I just added it all up.
Okay. Mauta, you're the only one that's slightly distracted by the music that is being played. Which means while they're performing, you would take a -1 to tests right now. Just pretend that song is going on. Alright, so as these guys are performing, you see that, in fact, I can have the cheering. Let's see. Turn that down a little bit. There we go. That's a nice little combination. Alright, so let's see. Mauta, you would probably notice this first, but you notice somebody in the crowd suddenly just drops down, and they are not moving. Like right here.
You got a person down.
Ursiv immediately responds. Someone's in need of healing.
You're like the narrator of every video game. Red Wizard
Alright,
needs
that's-
food badly.
Yes.
Alright,
Is
so
anything
you
important on
wanna rush over
Grace's
there?
computer?
You don't find anything yet.
Okay.
Ursiv, roll your first aid skill.
Okay. First aid.
By the way, this song is actually from Silent Hill 2. This is Laura's theme.
Really?
And this is the metal version by AK
okay.
Mines. So it's
Okay.
like a metal remix of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I discovered this song is on one of the video game live albums, and really good song. And I just found this metal version on they use SoundCloud or something on here.
Nice.
Yeah, SoundCloud. So yeah. All right. What'd you roll?
2.
Okay.
2 successes.
You're pretty sure this person is suffering from a drug overdose.
I immediately heal him of his wounds.
He's not wounded.
I don't know. Can you heal someone of a drug overdose? I assume.
I would presume you could at least stabilize them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that worth it though? Why not just drag him out of the crowd and just leave him in a corner?
Well, because it's my thing. It's Ursiv's thing.
Mountain's like, just shoot him.
No, I said drag him in a corner and just leave him.
Hear Milosh come through and he's like, everything okay over there, Mr. Ben's brother?
Ursiv. Ursiv is the name. I healed him for 4, by the way.
Okay. You're, as the little bit of magic happens, a lot of the crowd says like, ooh, ah, yeah! Start kind of cheering and just kind of going with it. Okay, at 4 successes, the person actually opens their eyes, and it's kind of like a glazed over look in their face. Looks very, very high, like totally drugged up.
I pick him up and carry him to the back like the bodyguard. But
And
like
okay, where are you bringing him?
to the back.
Oh, to the
Yes,
back. Okay,
I'm just gonna show him out.
to the wait.
Is it alright?
Oh, to the front then.
Oh, front. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Benton
Yeah, sure.
takes him, looks at you, nods. One of the random dudes actually comes over here. He's like, generic guy, go take this guy outside, fan him off or something. Okay. Almost immediately afterwards, you see, Falkirk, where are you? Just kind of right there in front of the stage?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on the stage.
He's got his lighter out. Yeah!
He's on the stage.
Mauta, you notice somebody, like a running figure suddenly, like over here, running this way. And as you kind of turn towards them, you notice that they are naked. And they are running for the ramp.
Hey,
And
Falkirk, you've got a.
He's kind of, and the naked man is kind of like just undulating with the music.
Gesticulating.
Just,
Please do that again.
just gesticulating. So, Falkirk, you notice this once he reaches the stage as well.
Alright,
Is he
kinda,
swinging it like a helicopter, Eric?
Yes, please
I'm
stand up.
not your marionette.
Come on, do it.
I've described this enough. You people have to deal with the naked man on the stage.
just sprint over to him and try to remove him from the stage.
Grapple.
the cheering gets noticeably louder as the naked man reaches the stage. The band
Alright.
continues to play, and a lot of them are like, you know.
Yeah.
So Falker, you're actually on the stage at this point, or what are you doing?
I guess so. Just blocking his access, trying to block his access to the band.
Oh, okay. The man looks at you, and as you get a notice of him, you notice that his crotch is actually painted like a clown's face, and his junk is red. And he kind of stands before you, looks out at the crowd, does this motion, and just starts waving it around.
I'm imagining a very, like, significant pause where you two are just facing each other. And you're staring at his junk.
And the crowd is
Alright.
going crazy.
I let him wave it around for a few more seconds. and then-
Mr. Milos comes on the scene and he's like, "What in the hell is going on here? We need to take this man out. This is just lewd.
yeah, it's being taken care of. Milos,
This-
don't worry.
This is a concert, not some house of burlesque."
Wow.
All right, sir, let's go. Get off
To
the
impress a
stage.
chick, yeah. The man squeals and attempts to dart around you. And, like, go towards the stage.
Does this feel like a pig?
It's greased
I'm
up.
imagining like a, yeah, like a,
That's right.
what's that movie?
Just like that movie.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
Where they make-
There's a pig
they
in the
make him
house.
smell like a pig.
I just try to grab him.
Falkirk, roll just your reaction. Like your reaction dice, basically. Okay, your quick grab is able to reach out and get a hold of the naked man while he's still within arm's reach. And his skin is very clammy.
Oh god.
So it is difficult to hold on.
After the vampire gore and this, you're gonna need a shower after this whole thing is done.
It's,
So find an apartment that has a working shower.
it's a great combination. Alright, so what are you doing?
Just trying to get him off the stage. Grab him and pull him
Okay.
or shove him, or I don't know what the positioning is. So
Wrestle
Yeah.
him down.
The man is putting up a little bit of a fight. He's mostly trying to just get attention and show off more of his nudity to the crowd.
yeah.
Falker,
As you're
Phaser is
basically,
Do that.
you're basically grabbing him and attempting to escort him off the stage. But you're gonna have to be pretty physical about it, as he
Alright.
is trying to resist.
Deliverance.
not deliverance, no. Not that
Well, you
physical.
just feel like a pig. That's what.
Can I try to negotiate with him? Just like, I'll let you undulate for a little bit longer, but you're gonna have to go off quietly after that. All right.
The man just kind of screams incoherently at you and just turns to the crowd and continues trying to
Alright.
undulate. Like, you still kind of got a grab on him, like a grip.
Yeah, I'm gonna escort him off the stage.
Alright. You escort him off. The man continues to attempt to cheer in crowd. Where are you taking naked cheering man? The crowd boos somewhat when you remove the naked man.
Yeah. Do we have like
No.
a? I guess we don't have a holding area or anything to put him in.
Doesn't appear to.
Throw him out the front door, like in the movies.
All these people getting escorted to the front. There's this storage, technically, area over here. I don't know if you can see the door.
Yeah. I'll ask Milos what he wants me to do with him.
Milos looks absolutely disgusted when he sees the man and just says, "Oh, get this creature out of here."
You just throw him outside?
I don't care what you do with him as long as he's not in this building.
All right.
This guy's the worst.
Yeah. I'm gonna take him out through the.
Are you saying I roleplay an asshole a little too well?
Too well.
I'm really glad you guys said that, not me.
Alright, so you're taking him...
Out through the front door.
Giving him the old heave-ho.
Yeah.
Alright, you give him the heave-ho. The man laughs maniacally. Almost turns to like he's going to walk back in, and I assume you are... Yeah, shutting the door and all that.
Yeah, I have none of it at this point.
None of it. None of it. Nope, there's been...
I gave him and his penis a chance.
More than enough chance. Really.
Your clown penis has had its day.
Alright, so finally that segment looks... And at some point, like, the dragons... Like, flame comes shooting out during the music and all that shit. Everybody's... Crowd's going nuts.
Wait, do I have to worry about the dragon shooting fire anywhere up here where I am?
You feel some heat off of it. You're pretty close to where the dragon's firing out, but I did notice that it is not in the trajectory of the catwalk. So at that point, the band will... where did I put that? Alright, so the lead singer says, thank you all and fuck all the megacorps. And the band cheers. And they shuffle back to their rooms. And the crowd starts chanting Lana's name for her to come out. And I do believe that will actually make a pretty good stopping point for us. It is 5 till midnight here. We've been going since 9:30. And this is kind of a decent break in the actions. We've had a lot of our pre-show stuff, and then we actually had our warm-up band. And now would be the actual Lana performance coming up. So we're going to go ahead and stop it here. And we will maybe continue next week. We're going to be on vacation. We should be back Sunday. And it just kind of depends if we're going to want to jump in again that evening. Luckily, you guys did not actually make it as far as I thought you would, so I'm a little ahead, which is nice. But it was very fun. There was a lot of crazy shit went down. So yeah, thank you to Chris, Heather, Raymond, and Reese. This is, and I am Eric. This is our Shadowrun online role-playing adventures via Roll20, which you can find on YouTube, as well as here, live streaming every Sunday evening at 9:30 p.m. Central Time. And we'll be back next time and see how the rest of our security adventures work in this crazy rock concert. Ah!
Bye.